The denominator's 5, the denominator's tell us.
Karen Yard teaches 6th grade math at Fort Zumwalt Middle School. Teaching math can be challenging for teachers nowadays, but Karen has a passion for helping young kids understand the basic foundations of math.
I think my love to teaching math springs from the fact that I always loved math as a student. I guess I was a math nerd. So it just evolved from there. And as I raised my own children, I became aware of their difficulties with learning math and some of the struggles they had. And I really feel like I have a calling to teach math because I understand it and I have the ability to break it down into smaller, manageable chunks for the kids so that they can grasp the small ideas that we build into bigger concepts.
That's right. Add on. Good.
Yard is among 3 finalists from Missouri who were nominated for the 2012 Presidential Award of Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching.
I was nominated actually by my daughter because her high school teacher won the award several years ago. So I was so surprised when I got a message that I had been nominated by her. And then I went through the process. It was rather long and involved.
She spent a lot of time at the end of last year completing all of the paperwork, and there were classroom visits. So she persevered through all of that, and that's how she's ended up as one of the 3 finalists in the state of Missouri.
And then those are being forwarded on to Washington, D.C., and there's a different national committee that will select the winner.
What do some of the rest of you think?
Students love the way Karen explains math. Experience and a keen eye for cooperative learning techniques make Karen a fantastic instructor.
First thing she does is she takes responsibility for the students' learning in her room all the time. Second, I would say that she's been doing this a long time, 23 total years, 14 in Fort Zumwalt, and she has continued throughout that whole process to learn and grow and evolve, which is really, really special. It makes her a very special teacher.
I think that a big part of math is enjoyment. A lot of people are scared of math. So if I can find a way to make it non-threatening, something that they ultimately enjoy, that they can understand the small steps,
This time,
then that's what I'm looking for.
Our green triangle is representing 1/5 of the whole.
She does an excellent job of teaching concepts and not just, you know, here's a formula, plug your numbers in and go on. She teaches the whole concept behind why they have that formula or why you do a process a certain way.
And I always try to include several ways of reaching the students. A lot of times I will use a model. We have base 10 blocks, we have pattern blocks, things that they can actually manipulate so they get a concrete example of how it works. We're big on drawing visual models.
Karen Yard is shaping our kids' future one lesson plan at a time.
Well, our world is changing so rapidly. We don't know what kind of a world they're going to get when they actually graduate from high school. We don't know all of the jobs that will be available to them. So I think one of the most important things we can do as math teachers is to focus on the critical reasoning and the critical thinking, the reasoning ability that goes along with math, the logic involved in it. If we can turn them into problem solvers, that's what businesses are looking for.
The Presidential Award for Excellence will be announced in June of 2013. So please wish Karen luck on her journey to become the finest middle school math teacher in the country.